Hey, it looks so good. I like the way you look. It's so colorful and so beautiful.
Dude, I always have such a multicolor life. Where are you right
It's
now?
so
Tell me about
cool.
you, Zoe.
I'm just in Hamburg in my new apartment and just doing some stuff.
Nice. All right. How long have you been in this apartment for then?
I just moved in a few weeks ago. I think 3 weeks maybe.
I'm super curious about your German roots because it's very rare for like a German artist to be cutting through at your level. Was English always in your household as a kid growing up?
I mean, we always everyone around me always spoke English, but yeah, I've kind of I've learned a lot through the music, I think, also. And yeah, I feel like the German, like being a German artist and having like having the opportunity to give interviews in Australia is so crazy, because I mean, in Germany the music industry is so tough, and it's so crazy how people always say you're not gonna make it out of Germany, so you will not. I was at first, it was like they truly don't believe in you when you say you want to be an international artist. It's just so crazy. And they were like, at first when I had the first meetings, they were like, so would you get, that you're not going to make it out of Germany. You're right. And I'm like, oh, I mean, if you can reach the whole world, why wouldn't you try? So yeah.
I 100% agree. Have you talked to those people since? Have you been like, all right,
Yeah.
you owe me at least like a big bottle of champagne?
No, I didn't, but I hope I get that opportunity soon, because that would be so sick. Because yeah, it's so funny.
I'm so intrigued then. So is there quite like a strong landscape in the German music scene of like, local artists? Do a lot of people like put out English songs that only reach a German audience?
Yeah, in the radio they only play English songs, but it's just from German artists, and they're not getting they just listen to English music. But it's just, yeah, I mean, you can just I mean, it's your decision. You can decide if you want to go international or not. But I mean, if you, as I said, if you can reach the whole world, why wouldn't you do it?
Dude, 100%. Okay, so did you make a conscious effort then, or a conscious decision, I should say, to start songwriting in English, or did you begin in German? What was that sort of
Oh,
career?
I mean, I always wrote English lyrics. I never wrote, even when I was younger, I never wrote in German, because I every time when I also listen to German music, I mean, it's so boring. I'm so sorry. It's so
Oh,
boring. And
really?
even though it's so boring. I wish I could just show you a song, but it's just, I mean, the lyrics, sometimes I got some artists that I'm friends with, and the songs are very good, but I mean, it's so boring, and it's nothing. It's always the same. Like, they're not trying something else the way the international people do. It's just so always the same.
Do you mean sonically or lyrically?
Both, also lyrically, but also the melodies are kind of stolen from every, every track. So it's I mean, it's just not my thing. It's just my opinion and not my thing. But yeah.
That's fair enough. Like if you wanted to get experimental and there wasn't really a scene for it there, then obviously you'd want to reach other audiences.
Yeah.
Um, okay, what was your first song in English about then?
So it was when I was younger, and it was basically about my demons. I just got still what I wrote it down, and I mean, the first song I still have is when I was 12 or, yeah, 11, and then it was basically about my demons under my bed. It's so funny. So sad but so funny.
That's, well, no, it kind of actually makes sense because you do have such like a dark pop sound. So I imagine that would have been like the early groundwork for that, right?
Yeah, kind of, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Would you ever consider re-releasing your singles that are in English in German?
No, no,
Yeah.
no, never. I mean, that's what I mean with German music. It's just it sounds so bad when I translate it. So
Yeah. I would be very interested to know what that sounds like as someone who has
yeah,
no German speaking ability.
there's so many videos on YouTube where people cover my song in German, and you gotta listen to that. It's so funny, because it's I mean, it sounds good. Their voices are so good, but it's just so funny.
Okay, I'm definitely going to listen to that after this. You've talked in
Yeah.
the past that songwriting was kind of it kind of starts where you can't talk,
Yeah.
and that it was a communication back when you had epilepsy as a child. Tell me about that period.
So when I had epilepsy and I had the seizures, I had had a teacher, and it's so funny to say that I had a teacher in my life that helped me out, but she was like my angel in need, and she was always there for me. So it was basically I've learned a lot from her, and then I just kind of like grew into this music thing. I had epilepsy when I was 9. Um, uh, I had it for like 5 years, and then I healed. And yeah, I just kind of like I think that's the reason why I never gave up on me, because the epilepsy like kind of made me like sad, but in the end it made me stronger, and I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be this strong if I wouldn't like if I wouldn't have gone through this. So yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Was it sort of like almost, was it a very common occurrence? Did it happen all the
um
time?
the seizures,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean I had it every day. That was not
Yeah,
normal,
right.
but I
Wow.
had them every day. Yeah.
Wow. That's very intense as like a child going through puberty as well, when you're already so hypersensitive of your body.
Yeah, and it's so you like I mean I wish I could like go back to that time to like kind of change the way I thought in that time. But yeah, yeah.
Tell me what it's like been watching the unifying response then to Girls Like Us on TikTok, because obviously that's about girls being comfortable with their bodies.
Yeah, and I feel like like so many people did like the challenge of like showing themselves without a filter and without makeup. And it's so cool because when a song can do that, I mean, I did it in the music video, and it's just like for me, I never showed myself without any makeup. And that was so like a brave moment and a strong moment for me. But I thought if I can do this, everyone in this world can do it too. So it's just so cool to see everyone taking their makeup off and taking the filters off. So yeah.
Some other people you've impressed are Sam Smith, Lewis Capaldi. He invited you backstage before Control was even out. How did that
Yeah.
happen? How did he know about you before your first single was out?
I think actually like I actually don't know. I just like got like a call, and then they just told me like that I can like meet Louis Capaldi backstage, and I was a big fan in that time. So yeah, and I just showed them the song Control before it came out. It's so funny because now it's like I never thought like it was before Control came out, and I never thought it's gonna be this big, and it's so crazy right now. So yeah, it's so cool, and Louis Capaldi is so like this concert was everything. It was so good. He's so talented.
Have you gotten to, you wouldn't have gotten to perform live yet, have you?
No,
Like to a big
it's,
audience?
it's so sad. I haven't like I just like had a concert in front of cars.
Oh, okay. That's kind of unique.
Yeah, it is. And like and one time before Control came out in front of like a sitting audience, it was so funny. Like the feeling is not there when everyone is like sitting down and just like looking at you.
I feel like you could really command that though. I feel like sitting could work well for you, you know, like little candle lit, like a dark atmosphere. Could look cool. Let's talk about your recent single Ghost then. Where did this song begin sonically? Where did it start?
So I wrote the song. Uh I wrote the song 2 days maybe after I wrote Control.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, it's pretty old. And since then it's like with Control and with like the other song, one of my favorites and one of the most important. It's like something different, and it's not the lyrics are not that deep actually. Just because I had like sometimes it's so hard to like always talk about your deep lyrics, and you need a little break, because it's like you always go back to the past and you always think back to that time. But yeah, Ghost is just yeah, and it's also like about letting someone way too close, even though you know this person can like hurt you so bad, and you still do it.
Is that drawing from personal experience?
Yeah, of course, everything I'm writing about is like personal experience, but it's not love. That's the thing. It's not
Hmm.
love.
Yeah, no, yeah, that does transcend a lot of other connections. You touched on it just before that, you know, you need some lighter songs, and your upcoming EP is called Golden Wings, which seems like a lighter sort of title. Is there a track on there called Golden Wings?
I mean, like I actually had a track. called Golden Wings for this EP. But then the whole team and I, like, we decided to change the title. Like, we just called it Hold Me Like You Used to Now. But before that it was Golden Wings. And I didn't want it to give up on Golden Wings. So I just said, okay, the EP is going to be called Golden Wings. And in this Hold Me Like You Used to track, I say, Mama always told me that the ones that leave, they look down on us in golden wings, because this song is about my great grandma. She passed away. And I just wanted to have, like, I needed golden wings because that's like, it kind of like give me like the hope thing, because I know that even though my great grandma passed away, she's always like looking for me from above with her golden wings. So it's just like it's like a hopeful thing, actually. Yeah.
A watchful guardian over this really intense time in your life. What else is coming up in your world then?
So yeah, the EP May 21st, and
Hmm.
then so many, like, maybe I'm gonna like I hope I can do like a streaming concert thing maybe in June.
So will there be a single before May 21st?
There's gonna like Hold Me Like You Used to is actually the single that's gonna come out with the EP.
Okay, exciting. Oh, I can't wait to hear that. And I'm going to keep an eye out for that line as well.
Yeah.